Okay, so you probably first heard it here. LTX Studios, the all-in-one AI-driven filmmaking platform for creators, marketers, and filmmakers, is set to cause a major stir in the generative AI video space, and if everyone sees what we are seeing, there will be no stopping them. To backtrack a little, all of this is really strange as we did take a look at the platform some months ago and felt no way it was ready for prime time. Out of curiosity, we did take a second look a few weeks after and had the same feeling. In fact, after that second visit, we had all but written last rites on their proposed AI-driven filmmaking solution. Okay, so fast forward to a couple days ago and I am still in shock. It all started from playing around with a recommended LTX project template and realizing suddenly how vastly improved the final output was compared to when we first visited the site. We decided on a real test run. To begin, we made use of one of LTX's pre-established templates, named it Secret Diaries, chose the cinematic video style, and then uploaded an image for style reference. Our basic storyline. A character-narrated story of 3 Top Gun fighter jet pilots, their assigned top-secret fighter jets, and a dangerous encounter with enemy fighters above the clouds. Let's take a look.
As I soared through the sky in our top-secret military jet, I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. My co-pilot and I bantered, but our radar suddenly blared an alert. A rival jet, piloted by a notorious rogue, appeared. We engaged in a high-stakes aerial duel, our skills tested to the limit. In the end, compassion triumphed as I made the choice to save even my enemy. Back at base, we were hailed as heroes, ready to face whatever challenges the future holds.
See what we mean, guys? I wish we had saved one of the videos a few months ago to show the vast difference. The consistency of the characters, the vibrancy of the colors, the stability of the output, all improved by orders of magnitude. If you ever started to doubt generative AI, this should calm your nerves. Let's take a look at another of LTX's generation, again using one of the ideas recommended by the platform. It's a sci-fi flick titled Wormhole Warriors. Here we go.
I never expected to end up here. One moment, I was floating in the vastness of space, and the next, I found myself in an alien world, Xylara. It was surreal, filled with colors and creatures that defied imagination. But my adventure took a turn when I learned of a looming threat, an intergalactic alliance planning to invade Earth. With the help of Zoran, a quirky alien who became my ally, I discovered the truth. Our home was in grave danger. Together, we devised a plan to stop the invasion, using our unique strengths. I broadcast our message to the universe, rallying others to join our cause. In that moment, I realized that sometimes the most unexpected journeys lead to the greatest friendships and the fiercest battles. As I returned home, I knew that I hadn't just saved Earth. I had forged a bond that spanned the stars.
Okay guys, simply put, the difference between a few months ago and now is simply night and day. With the piqued interest, we had to press further on examining the workflows and what the LTX platform was really offering. You can check out their Discord for additional information, and they also have pages on Instagram, TikTok, and on x.com, but here is our own take. Of course, we do know that at some point in the future, we will need to take a deeper dive, especially into certain mouthwatering features the platform offers. Until, let's take a peek into the AI-enhanced world of filmmaking by LTX. Getting started, it is useful to bear in mind the platform's simple but powerful offering of allowing anyone to transform a bare-bones idea into tantalizing film output. That way, the sky is truly the limit, just as the platform intended it. To start building, LTX first prompts for you to input your own idea, or you can select from pre-established ideas. Next, it prompts for your script input. Alternately, you can just input the gist of the script and AI will assist in building it out precisely. If you don't like any of the templates, you can start with a blank template. Next, choose a project name and an aspect ratio for your preferred video output format. Next, choose your video style from a range of options including cinematic, anime, and comic book. Once that is done, you should upload an image to dictate your style preference and toggle the level of similarity to the original input that is required for the final output. Lastly, To set up your blank project, choose your cinematic preference. Options vary from eclectic to gritty to retro and many more. By doing all of this, you already get a feel for the level of detail LTX uses to drive the final output. Let's see what else they require. Characters to bring your masterpiece alive. That definitely does help. The platform allows you to define your featured characters by specifying names, age, appearance, clothing, and style of voice. Wait, let it all sink in and you realize how much of a desired feature for AI video this is, given the difficulty now for generative AI in keeping featured characters consistent throughout video scenes. With all of that inputted, you are now ready to make refinements for your final film output. Let's examine the platform some more. Once you have set up your project, you can make further edits at your default project landing page, where you are presented with a storyboard layout. At this point, you will see things definitely get a lot more interesting. The board itself is made up of scenes, and each scene can be further broken down into chapters. What's intriguing here is that with the availability of LTX's custom plans, the only limit to scenes and chapters is your very own budget. Filmmakers, no question, will have a blast. Are you breaking out in goosebumps yet? For each scene, you first input a description to guide the look and feel, then you have the option of choosing your location, lighting, and weather. Additionally, you can choose a featured character to narrate the scene or choose any other narrator as you desire. Okay, next. We do agree a scene would not be complete without its own special effects audio. And true to form, LTX didn't disappoint. It provides a host of options from the platform itself which it mixes into the final film output. And we are still not done. For each chapter, you also have a number of options to optimize each output, and you can regenerate each shot for the desired outcome. To complete each chapter, enter your prompt for desired outcome, choose your shot type, that is close-up or wide shot for example, add character and desired dialogue for each character, and then finish off with the required sound effects. Oh, just one last thing. For each chapter, there is a Tools button. With this, you have the options of Generative Fill, removing objects, and changing the camera angle. These are all additional neat editing tools. In particular, Generative Fill allows the adding and removing of content from videos, but we are particularly in love with the camera angle option, as that allows you to add dynamism to each chapter within a scene. Do you understand what we are seeing and why this is a game changer? These are all high-priority options any filmmaker would wish for in his or her toolbox. All these, coupled with the added features made possible by AI, give LTX a distinct edge over competitors. Unless we are missing something, we can't think of any other generative AI platform that has thoroughly thought out filmmaking workflows as well as LTX has. So there you have it. Do you see a potential king on a hill? Now question, if LTX continues to improve on the reliability and stability of its AI generations, as is the case with Kling AI for example, and if the quality and consistency of output, especially with featured characters, which as we alluded to is now one of the sore points in the space, there is no question who may very well be sitting on the throne of the generative AI kingdom in the not-too-distant future. Okay, so we still have a far way to go, and you can bet with assurance that existing players are not resting and newer hungry players will magically emerge out of nowhere. And rest assured, too, they will have gaps to exploit as LTX, in spite of its brilliance, still returns glitches with the inconsistency of character body parts and movements, and on occasion, is at sea with the optimal interpretation of prompts. Very importantly, too, I can see how easily users could get caught up in perfecting the scenes and chapters while subscription dollars burn. No telling what will happen if users get disillusioned in their perception of real value, and if they do, what will become of AI and, as some brand it, its unjustified hype. No question AI is still fraught with tremendous risk, but nothing says we can't be goo goo gaga over LTX. Those who have been there from the outset can identify and understandably be starry-eyed about the future of filmmakers who are keen on AI. We can speak positively for ourselves. As we close this video, we felt a sense of pride and optimism on how far generative AI has come. The last couple days felt just like about a year ago when generative AI was all the talk. In fact, we could not help but generate another of LTX's pre-established templates, Love Across the Stars. Until next video, enjoy.
I never thought love could bloom in the midst of chaos. On my planet, we've been taught to fear the Tharnians, but everything changed when I met Kale. In his eyes, I saw not an enemy, but a kindred spirit. Together, we discovered the beauty of our worlds and the strength of our bond. But the shadows of war loomed over us, threatening to tear us apart. We realized that our love was not just our own, it could be the key to uniting our people. As we stood before our leaders, I felt the weight of our decision. Could we inspire change? Could we turn hatred into hope? With our hearts intertwined, we dared to dream of a future where peace reigns. It was more than a fight for us, it was a fight for everyone.
Thank you for checking out our AI-based videos at W3W. Your visiting and interacting are sources of motivation to keep on going in this brand new world of unprecedented AI innovation. Of course, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. And may the force of AI be with you always.